Face reality, people. Movies are dead. Games are dead. Narrative? Dead.
Media is nothing but neural trigger response and viral conditioning.
Wait, what are you two talking about?
Christopher Nolan.
Are you gonna watch the Notorious one now?
Notorious one? What's that? Batman vs Superman?
Yeah.
No, I'm not watching that right now. I don't think I ever planned on that. That one I remember enough about it where I'm like, yeah, this sucks. Also, these two guys, when it says story by, they didn't write the screenplay. They basically gave ideas to the guy, and from what I understand, Snyder and his crew fucked it up royally.
That's not story by, but whatever.
There's story, then there's screenplay, right? Where I write out what happens, right?
No, the story is like, I guess it's this, what do you call it? It's
Let me sit here and watch them
how
struggle.
a huge summary would be a story, I guess. Then if you're the screenwriter, director, whatever,
Two different things.
You'd fill in that summary.
You give them kind of events that should happen, right? Somewhat like a basis, not even maybe a storyboard might be something, but what they say and actually do is completely different. That would be screenplay and directing, right? Making sure someone looks a certain way or the camera's at a certain angle, yada yada yada, to portray a story, right? And what they actually say, that's screenplay, right? Yada yada yada. So,
well, I don't know, man. It depends. Did Christopher Nolan write a book basically, and then Zack Snyder said, "I'll take this," and
no,
because a story could be simple as the basics of a fairy tale to the Lord of the Rings and writing. It's a vague term.
Yeah, I think it's pretty vague, actually. My guess, I could be wrong. Maybe Nolan's like, yo, do this, do that, do that, do that. Yada, yada, yada. And it turned out to this slop mess of a fucking film called Man of Steel. Where's it from? 2000?
And I don't know who David Goyer is. Do you?
He's also a writer on The Dark Knight, along with Christopher and Jonathan Nolan.
What else has he done by himself?
By himself? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's like a DC guy, right? Let me see. Alright, the film's from 2013, by the way.
I mean, you could step outside of comics. What else has he done at all?
Jesus Christ, I can't even Google this fucking guy. Oh, he did the screenplay for this, too. Crazy. Something noteworthy? He was one of the writers for Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, Dark Knight Rises. He did some of the Blade movies, Dark City.
Was that the first?
Did he do the sequel to? He contributed to all three of them, of the Blade movies.
I thought there were only two.
No, there's three.
Okay. Oh, with Jessica, what's her name in the third one? And Triple H.
Yeah, I forgot her name.
Jessica Biel.
Yeah, that's her name.
It is? Okay.
Whatever. This movie, it feels like I remembered it being better, but I am absolutely wrong. And any fans that are in that same boat that I was, where I'm like, this is a whatever, it's okay movie, or people who thought it was really, really good, we were absolutely wrong. This movie sucks ass. This movie actually sucks. there's little things that you can take away from watching it. Maybe you're in that mindset at a certain time period, but in reality, as a whole, this movie sucks. Talking about Man of Steel 2013. Oh my god. Where do I go here? It lacked an origin story for me for the Superman character, that's the area where you write the kind of the wealth of the character, what makes him him. It isn't his powers. It's not supposed to be the powers that show you who someone is, ever, in a hero movie. It's supposed to be the character, right? Even Captain America, right? Steve Rogers, he showcases his character first. And then it's like, okay, now he earns powers, right? Superpowers.
Hey, hold on there. Superman's from
What?
Kansas.
Okay. Well,
What else do
he's
you
from
need
he's
to
from
know?
Krypton, but you could say Kansas, sure. Go ahead.
He's a Kansas man.
Sure, why not? What about it?
What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know, man?
Well, you tell me. But if I'm Superman and I have superpowers, and I know I have superpowers, and I see my dad about to get killed by a tornado, I think I'm gonna save him somehow. I think I'll figure it out, right? I understand you don't want to showcase your identity to the people, right? But if you had superpowers, you're gonna fucking save your dad, right? With a fucking tornado coming in. And you know how I know this? Well, it's like, here's the thing, Jesse. It's not like Clark was flinching or Superman was flinching after that, right? Because he ended up giving his identity away to several people after this, right?
Maybe Kevin Costner touched his no square and he was like, "Die, motherfucker."
Holy shit. Whatever. The point is, Clark or Superman ends up giving away his story to other people anyways, to strangers. He gave it away to fucking Lois Lane, but let his dad die for keeping this just to keep the secret. Isn't that stupid? Like, just looks like in comparison looks stupid. This isn't.
Well, people
Is
even
this
see
the
him?
one?
If he were to
Is this
save
the
his dad,
one?
people see it.
Wait, too many questions at
Yeah.
once. What?
Yeah, that was that one. If he saved his dad, the people in the tunnel or
Yeah,
under the bridge or whatever
they would
would've
all
saw
saw it.
that he.
Yeah.
Yeah. So his dad was like, "Don't do it," and he listened.
Bro, you can run as fast as shit. You can fucking whatever. You can find a way. You can run in there as a person, run into the rubble where no one can see you, and then just fucking run away. You could do that.
Hold on, and remember, he can do what the Flash can do, like it's so fast people can't see it.
Exactly.
He can orbit the Earth and like slow down time and reverse it.
That's not built into this world. What is built in is that he's as fast as the Flash. That is built in. That is built into this world, based on retconning from future movies. But whatever. There's a reason why Jonathan Kent dying by heart attack is important. And I've heard this from several people, comic book fans and shit like that. Mainly Jody's Corner, right? I've heard him say, it's important that he dies by heart attack because Superman can't save him. That's what makes it impactful. Is that he's Superman with all the powers in the world, but he can't laser beam his arteries and fucking, unblock his heart and shit. He dies of a heart attack, bro. Superman can't save him.
John Dutton.
He could have been a physician.
Yeah, but he's
not to want to be a free-ass reporter.
Yeah, I mean he's a journalist. Why couldn't he be a physician?
okay. You see why
She's a journalist and she can set off bombs.
We're going into stupid territory. We're going there. We're in stupid territory.
Hold on, they demonstrated that in the movie.
No, we're in
She
stupid.
was part of
That's
the
stupid
military
territory.
as a journalist. She was part of the military as a journalist.
Yeah, according to Zack Snyder, she gets leeway by all the military for some reason. She's allowed to be a part of missions and all that shit for some reason. I don't know why, but she is. But yeah, let's not go too far into stupid. Yeah, but that's why that's important and impactful
Well, we're going
for the
over
Superman
plot.
character. I'm saying the idea that he dies by heart attack is, I think, interesting. It would be interesting storytelling. It's like you're a god on Earth, but you can't save your dad from a heart attack. Thus, you have to learn like these human lessons, regardless of how powerful you are. Right? You can't do anything
That
about
how he
it.
died in Smallville?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
I don't
in most
remember.
lores, not in this one. In this movie, it's a tornado that kills because they're in Kansas, so there's a tornado. Thus, it kills Jonathan Kent. Get it? And the only reason Clark doesn't save him because he's like, "Yo," he puts his hand up like, "Don't do it. Just let me die." Jonathan Kent dies saving a dog.
I thought you weren't going to talk about stupid.
Your
I thought you
powers
were going
gonna
to
I
make
don't
talk
know.
you
I'm talking about the
gay.
movie,
Show 'em.
which happens to be stupid.
about.
But I won't go full into stupid territory where Superman could have just become a surgeon, then magically save
Don't show
Jonathan
your
Kent.
fancy powers, Kent. It'll make you gay.
Well,
Be cool like me and die.
uh,
Is Lois also an alien? Because she's like, she
no.
just shows up at every location where Clark is.
Apparently he knocked Zod. Him and Zod fought all the way across an entire city, and Lois Lane just showed up magically, I think, in the same building to watch Clark snap Zod's neck at the end of the movie. I don't know how she
Well,
got
that was
there.
that last place was a train station, so you know.
But
Did you see them?
she was with Perry, bro. She was with Lawrence Fishburne, I think, right? In the fucking streets while 9/11 times 20 was happening, right? I'm pretty sure she was like in the streets.
No, she was with the military trying to set off the spaceship.
She was in all
No,
of those
no.
locations.
Yeah, she was at all. She was with the military. Then she fell off the plane or whatever. Then Superman catches
right.
her and then drops her down at the ground where the Daily
They
Planet
make
workers
out.
are. Yeah.
They start making out.
And
I
then
think she's got superpowers. She didn't let us know yet.
she's Supergirl, I guess. Uh,
Well,
I
that's
don't know,
kissing
man.
cousins right there.
Like I said, we didn't really get an origin here, where they write actual story to make the Superman character kind of earn his powers. Yes, we know he's born with it, right? We know he's born with it. But what makes him Superman is that like there's like a rites of passage to the character to where he earns those powers. He just doesn't just fucking have them. That's corny, tacky, trash shit that belongs in Michael Bay movies. And Zack Snyder did his best Michael Bay impression, I guess, with this movie. That's what it looks like. I mean,
Well, I guess he didn't know how to use them, right? And then he did. But I don't know what happened in between. He just started to like show them. The same with Zod.
yeah.
He didn't have some powers, and then I mean, he must have had them, but he didn't realize it. And then he does, and he starts using it like mid-fight. He just figured that shit out.
I mean, he should have already noticed, right? If
He should have. But
if Kal-El is
I
born
don't
on
get what
Krypton,
his
he should know.
conditions are. But just randomly,
Yeah.
like I would have thought that when Superman learned his powers, it was like he was talking to the image of his father. So
Yeah.
So to give yourself a reason why you didn't know, and then you know, maybe he explained something. Maybe you've obtained something from the location because I think it was in that frozen place, right? Something that would have triggered it, and like in some sense of discovery too. Like you don't just like, boom, all right, I have it. You know, like
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, once again, if we use logic, it's like, yo, Kal-El is from Krypton, like born there, not born in Arizona with Kryptonian blood. He's born in fucking Krypton, born on Krypton with Kryptonian blood. He comes to Earth. He has magic powers. You should be able to figure that out. Your ships do everything else, apparently. Your ships can diagnose everything, apparently. but it didn't figure that one out, I guess. But that's whatever. That's just other little attention to detail stupid from this fucking movie. The lack of suspense and killing of storylines you make, right? Where it's in the whole beginning of the movie, right? It's Krypton dying out, right? And Jor-El, he dies in the beginning, right? But they capture fucking what's his fucking name? Zod. He captures Zod. They the council or wherever the fuck they are, the military, the cops of Krypton capture Zod and his fucking crew, and they're like, okay, we're gonna punish you to eternity in this weird place, the Dead Zone, wherever the fuck it's called, right? Apparently, they captured him, put him in that place where they froze him, I guess. Apparently, once Krypton blew up, those guys were free, which means they weren't actually there for that long. They weren't there for that long, which kills that whole thing. The idea of, right, Jonathan's biggest lesson to Clark was, hide yourself, bro. We don't know what the world will do with someone like you, how they'll treat you, whatever. So hide yourself. But after Jonathan dies, it's just like, no, who cares? Who's this stranger? I don't know. She's hot though. Let me tell her my identity. Let me show my face to her and everything. Like they try to give something and then take it away immediately. It's just like, God damn it, that's stupid fucking storytelling. It's stupid. It makes all that meaningless, and the whole point of us being here is to watch fucking buildings blow up. With people with superpowers fucking ramming through these things. Mass destruction, mass killing. It's fucking Michael Bay. We just watched a Michael Bay movie. Basically. There's no sentimentality about the characters, really. I don't even know why Clark is a good guy. I don't know why he's good. I don't know why. I don't know why, bro. I don't know why Lois is good. I don't know why any of the characters are good or bad in this fucking movie. Except for Zod.
Handcuffs.
Oh, stop it.
So
Even
it sounds
Zod
like-
had the best motivation in the entire movie. He made more sense than anyone. Other than him, it made no sense. It was like stupid. Lacking.
Were
Sorry.
these handcuffs to make you feel better?
It's god awful, man.
So you're not mad about like the magic,
Holy fuck.
like
man.
the powers, all that, but that it's not consistent to itself. Like it just keeps contradicting itself. Like purpose, motivation, like reasons for things.
There's yeah. There's just fouls all over the place, bro. There's little attention to detail fouls that they make. Okay. Zod escapes, and then we find out later how he escaped. And what was the reason? Like, Krypton died, so that means he's just escaped now. It's fucking stupid.
Jordan's always room for the fucking losers, bro.
I mean,
General
It's-
Zod,
he's the best character in the movie, bro. I guess. And he's a lackluster character, but he's the.
Atlanta Braves,
What do you estimate is like the death
Bernie
count in
Sanders.
the movie?
Oh my god. They show Jonathan Kent dying. And then they show a flashback of him alive again, giving life lessons to Clark. It's like, why are you doing that? What's the point of that shit? It's non-linear for no fucking reason. Like, it doesn't actually add to the effect of hearing events play out. It doesn't add to it at all. It's just non-linear for no fucking reason. I swear to God, Nolan wrote this guy notes, and he's just like, and he just made some shit up and went with it. All right, fine, I'll just copy this because Nolan's successful. I'll just copy him. That's what it looks like.
I
I
think-
want to see the wear that put the handcuffs on Superman. That's a badass right there.
Oh my god.
I do think you're right about that. Like if Nolan wrote the story there, and we just watched.
Oh, you're auto-tuning a bit, Jesse. I mean, you already were, but now you just sound less clear. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, good,
So-
good.
I think you're right on
Oh no, it's
Nolan-
fucking up, dude. It's fucking up. No. All right, he left and came out. All right. Jesus Christ. I think the biggest sin is definitely a lack of rites of passage for fucking Clark, for Superman, bro. Like, he needs to earn his shit. It can't just be this empty fucking, whoa, I can fly now. Whoa, I have a suit now. Whoa, I'm now like the way he started talking when he turned himself into the military, right? And he's talking a certain way to the military guys. He's like very calm and very sober and stoic-ish. I'm like, he hasn't earned that character yet. We just watched like scenes before. We watched him fuck up some guy's truck because he bullied him in a bar or something like that. Like, make him earn those moments where he's like that guy. Like, yo, I'm the man now. I earned it. They didn't do that in this movie. They just like took it all for granted, which is such a Zack Snyder, Michael Bay shit, bro. Just God, man, you could do so much with this character, and he's like, nah, fuck it. Let's just go with we have better CGI now, so let's blow shit up because Superman's around because he can fly. Let's showcase the CGI of the character instead of the story of what would actually be an interesting fucking story for a character like that. Jesus, like if I dare say, Jesus Christ, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I think the movie's it's dog shit. It's actually dog shit.
What was the one before that with Christian and Ruth where they were like shooting machine guns at him and his eyeball like deflected the bullets?
Superman Returns, I think, or is that it?
That was pretty neat. It had Parker Posey and it had it didn't have Gene Hackman. I think it had Kevin Spacey as Lex Luthor.
It had Kevin Spacey as Lex Luthor. It did.
Yeah, I think so.
It had
That was all right.
Cyclops.
They were
Cyclops
copying.
from X-Men.
No,
Yeah,
you're thinking of James Marsden. Was he in that movie?
The actor played Cyclops in X-Men was the one that his Lois Lane was in
Okay, maybe
a
you're right.
relationship with.
Okay.
Superman Returns.
Yeah. Okay. But it was like a throwback. Like they were trying to copy the '70s Superman, right? So that's what they were doing there. They weren't trying to build a universe like Zack Snyder and Warner Brothers were attempting to do with this fucking movie. God. This is a downgrade on every level of... like, I watched Captain America Civil War yesterday. I watched Winter Soldier the day before that. And this movie's worse than both of them, bro. This shit is trash. Actually trash. I say skip this one and just wait out for James Gunn's. I don't recommend this movie at all. I don't recommend it. There's more problems than I'm even saying right now. But I'm just saying, don't recommend. Grade 6.1? 6.1 out of 10. 6.1. And with all the fucking CG, like God, the vomiting, the vomit-inducing CGI whirlwind fucking mess. I'm sure people like the visuals, but guess what, guys? That's not real. It's fake. It's computer generated. Sorry. I bet your imaginations could do way better with Superman than the CGI did. Like straight up. You'd probably do better storytelling wise too, if you actually thought about it. But these guys packed it in and wanted to appeal to weird.
Lois Lane as well. She is kind of fugly, so there you go.
You think Amy Adams is ugly? Oh boy.
In that movie,
Yeah, she ain't that hot. She's not that hot.
Wow, the two gayest men on YouTube. Congratulations, guys. You made it on YouTube. The two gayest men on YouTube. Wow. Amy Adams is not hot.
She didn't.
I'm wrecked.
Yeah, she could have done better, you know. She
could have did better. I don't even know what that means.
She could have done better.
That's just a weird statement.
Emotions, man. She could have showed some skin, bro.
Oh, you need to show her tits. Got it. Got it. Well, listen, Zack Snyder movies are notorious for showing more. being more male body eccentric. So if you're into that, this movie leaned more towards that. That's not why the movie's bad, though. The movie's bad because there's no fucking story. There's no hero in it. Why the fuck is he a hero? Because he wore a cape? He has to earn all these things, but they don't make him earn it. He just does shit.
He earned the DNA.
Exactly.
All of his species is inside of him.
Oh, he's the embodiment of the best of Krypton, but yet we don't see him actually showcase it.
No, not the embodiment of see. That's how I think it might have been written in the story, and I think something got lost in translation where they just made him
Me
part
too.
of the DNA. Like they didn't really like show it as a like. It sounds like the writing had meaning behind it, and they just went completely literal.
I agree. You were still auto-tuning there a bit, but I heard what you're saying. I think hopefully the video picked it up as well. I'm just gonna add one more thing before. Well, I'll let you guys. Does anyone want to give a grade or recommendation to this piece of trash movie? Anyone?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Recommend any
Is it me? You're auto-tuning too.
comic book movies, and I don't recommend John Wick. I don't recommend any comic. No, they're all sucky. I give them all a 5 or a 6.
Even a Dark Knight? How dare you? Anyways, Jesse, grade recommendation. It might be on my end.
don't
I'm getting
recommend
auto-tuning.
it.
Good.
Yeah, I don't recommend. Just at no point I didn't get attachment to the characters. Um, I didn't really understand a lot of things to contradict each other. It was bad on pretty much every level.
Fair enough. I agree. I agree. And I'm going to leave the audience with this. They actually stole from Independence Day, where the ships are like hovering above, like, U.S. locations, right? And then the guy, the retired like drunken pilot guy, like flies straight up into the beam and like blows up the ship, right? Superman did that in this movie. There's like a spaceship hovering over like a city, and he flies up through the beam and destroys it that way. Oh, fuck. That is just the chair. That's just a little, one of those little details that are hilarious. Little cherry on top. There you go. There's your review for Man of Steel 2013. I do not recommend. 6.1, 6.2 at best. There it is.